Hey, Erwin Sunny Ray. I was a little late today, so we don't have any intro. Hope you're doing fine. Hope the weather is nice. Hey, Sergey. Hope you're doing fine. Hope the weather is nice. Meanwhile, I just, you listen to the music, I just have to fill in some blanks here, because I'm a little late. I even went outdoors thinking it was 2:45, but it was 3:15 already. I mistaked, but I'm glad I'm home on time again. I see Shashishka. Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're doing fine. I hope the weather is nice. We will start at the moment when I am, I think I'm done filling in the blanks here. And I will just stop the music. And then we're gonna look at the entries. Erwin says, not for me, the weather, my place just got flash flood. Flash flood, that is not very good. I hope you didn't have any trouble with it. It seemed all to happen at the same time. In France there was like a lot of water too. Rivers floating over, houses got sunken into the river. I believe it was in north of France. You're on your phone right now, okay. Is everything, like silence in your house? Or is it still like very noisy? Okay, I think I'm almost done here. Just need to remove the last winners. When the stream is done, I will just straight away do the Hall of Fame and also the last week weekly. Kind of forgot to do that. Everything should be fine. Let me see. Homes cave, homes hut, homes teepee, homes shack, homes caravan, home cottage, and home mansion. I believe I got everything down here. Hit the road, Jack. JB, are you safe? Are your socks dry? Yeah, my socks are dry. Sure. Over here, everything is okay. Just a little bit of rain, spray rain, but not much serious stuff. And by the way, hit the road, Jack. Happy birthday. I see Buckstain. Sounds very Dutch. Hey, I just joined this Discord. I don't know what's going on, but I'm here to enjoy the stream. Each Monday we are doing, we're going to look at the results of the 30 minutes. You can see it down here. I announce each day a subject. Let me just turn the music down because I have the idea I'm screaming here. Alright. We have different challenges. We have monthly challenge, which normally is of Grant. Grant is too busy. Basically, every month a new subject get announced, and then you got 1 month of time to do something with the subject. And at the end of the month, we do live stream. We show all the entries of stuff that people have been making. We're gonna compliment it. We're gonna give critic. And then at the end of the stream, in this case, people will vote for the person that has done the best entry. The same concept is with the weekly. Each week I announce a new subject with the help of the community, of course. And then at the end of the week, so each Wednesday when the live stream starts, we're gonna look at the entries. We're gonna compliment it. We're gonna judge it, critic. And then the people will vote for some winners. I will check for some winners on my own. And yeah, the same goes for the 30 minutes. We have over a week theme, which is home. So each day there will be another subject. So yesterday it was mansions. Saturday you had to do a cottage. Friday a caravan, etc., etc. And each Monday when the live stream starts, we're gonna look at the entries, we're gonna judge it, we're gonna compliment it, and then the people are going to choose a winner of each subject from each day. And that is what the stream is all about. And yeah, if you want to join up with the competition, just take a look at the announcements. It's the most important thing, so you know what is the subject, you know when the live stream starts, stuff like that. I see Iris Jack's second, what is that called? A profile. Once again, congratulations. I see Prior Code, welcome to the stream, hope you're doing fine, hope the weather is nice. I see Dimarov, hope you're doing fine. Hope the weather is nice. I always like to ask if the weather is nice. I see Raf van Raffles, the same goes to you. And I see Frank Drebin, also the same goes for you. Well, the point is, how do we know sure? Well, we don't know. The point is, this is all up to you. Like, you can cheat and spend 1 hour to it. But you only lie to yourself. You don't learn anything. The whole point of the 30-minute, I also want to make some video about this. Last week I did a lot of live streaming. I did put up another video. So last week I didn't want to do too much. But there will be a video where I explain the whole point of 30-minute challenge. The 30-minute challenge is a good practice to learn shortcuts. So, you know, I made this in perfectly 30 minutes before I start hitting onto the render. I did learn something, you know, like some people that doesn't know how to, you know, get all these rocks everywhere. They will place it with the hand, as I like to call it. Just place them one by one. And I have learned a shortcut in order to place a bunch of them without doing too much work. And the same goes for a lot of things. 30 minutes really pushes you to learn shortcuts. And if you just spend like an hour, you're not going to learn anything. This is pure for your own learning experience. And there are a lot of people who spend 5 or 10 minutes more than the 30 minutes they should do. They're just being fair, saying, okay, it took me 10 minutes longer. And honestly, you know, gets a lot of respect. You might not be in for a winning place, but you got a lot of respect for being honest, for being fair. And it is all for yourself. If you lie, you don't learn anything. Something like that. Alright. I see Interox 3D. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fine. Hope the weather is nice. We will start in a few minutes. We're going to look at all the entries, we're going to judge it, critic it, and you guys are going to choose a winner for each subject. Yeah, so I'm really kind of on a roll to make more videos, so they will pop up certain this week. I'm also going to make a video with the top 5 of do's and don'ts, or something like that. What you should do with competitions and what you shouldn't do with competitions. Basically the things that I always talk about. Make your render look nice. Make sure everything is into the screen. Don't use dark objects and dark background because it's not gonna work. Always make sure you got a color difference. Make sure you got the light good. And I might make another video with shortcuts. A lot of fun stuff will come up. Yeah. I'm not going to send in my merchandise site for today. I am planning on to add some more fun stuff. And I'm planning on to do a discount week. So Don't buy anything today. Just wait for the discount if you like. At least I'm fair about it, right? I see Aditya Ray. A lot of new names. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fine. Only a shame that YouTube once again is not cooperating. But that's fine. All right. Yes. If you people like, you can already start thinking about a next subject. Of course, it doesn't mean that we straight away gonna do it, because sometimes we need to, you need the overall theme, which is homes for this week, and then every day we got a subject. The best thing to do is also think for a daily subject. If you guys cannot think of anything, then Frank Drebin has one more list for me, which is alternative transport. Besides that, we got electronic on the list, ammunition, and expression. So we got enough. All right, I think we can actually start off. Let me see if the sound is correct. It seems to be correct. All right. Iris Jack says, when are we getting JB Blender Iris Jack crossover match? Maybe at some point. Maybe I could do something fun. I mean, you're helping me out, so we didn't talk about money, so who knows? Oh, you cannot use my name, Frank. You didn't ask me permission. You didn't ask me any deal on that. I want to see money if you use my name. By the way, there is one thing I can give you. If you're still searching for a COVID mask, check out this page. I got a lot of nice designs. Some of you might recognize things from Blender. All right. Enough joking around. Let's just start with your entries. So the weekly subject, once again, homes. Frank made this list, and I really appreciate when people just direct message me with an overall theme and a daily subject. That's very nice, so credits to Frank on this one. There is a lot of nice entries, and it makes things a lot easier, so let's see what we got. On Monday we had caves. Of course, I joined it in too. I'm saying I had to test render it on GPU, so I took 5 seconds extra to add more blur to spice up the render. Render time 22 minutes. So in the first case, I rendered on CPU, and I noticed it took like a long time. And then someone said, "Why don't you just render on GPU?" So I rendered on GPU, and it rendered a lot faster. So this is my cave. I need to judge my own work, right? I'm kind of happy with it, also kind of not. I mistaked myself. I don't know how to call it, so I will just start up Blender real quick and show you what I mean quicker. So I had this thing on here, and because I was moving the ground, it's not on. So I was moving the ground, and yeah, some other parts moved randomly, and that is the whole reason why some of these stones down here are like underneath the ground, some are on the top of the ground. Overall, I like how it worked out. The only thing that I could have done better is just use a different kind of color on this one to make it look more cavey-ish, like a more of gray kind of thing in here. Anything else? There is something that I noticed, and this is something that I would like to figure out how it works with the glare. Like over here at the side, it looks just really strange. I don't know what is up with this and why it get caused. Maybe it's the denoiser being too much, and then I overdone the effect on it. You can see down here it's very nasty. Anyhow, that was that. Not too much interesting. As Jack says, JB, I'm not a tech guy. If it's faster on GPU, why not always use GPU? Well, it's just because I don't think about it. I did some tests in the past also with just a very simple scene, and then I rendered first on CPU and then on GPU, and I was like, there's no difference in time. But apparently when it takes longer to render, there's definitely a difference in time. And yeah, I didn't think about it, to be honest. So I just need to keep that in mind. We have one here of 3D bubble. I couldn't believe that I could get that smoke simulator to work in 30 minutes. Yeah, fire smoke is a very difficult thing, especially in Eevee. I believe a lot of people have problems with that. I'm not an Eevee guy. I should learn more of it because Eevee is very handy for quick renders. I like the effect of the smoke when it hits the ceiling, that it goes offside. That's a very nice detail down here. I like the way how these those sticks are very natural looking, natural shapes. I would only say something needs to be on the ground, like a little ash pile or something with little glowing bits of coal. Anything else? The cave looks more on point than my cave if it's about the color of the rocks. I like this going up here, and then it's going around the corner. It's a very nice detail. Very simple. Good for you that you got this to work out. You cannot do much in 30 minutes, and yeah, that's why it's very handy to learn shortcuts to work quicker, faster, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it short in the case because it's very difficult. I see, I have 4 years degree in software. Cave texture is good. I don't know how much history, not much biology, indeed prior count. Alright. Then we have one of Tradalex, a floating cave. Tradalex went for a low poly kind of a style, which is always very handy to do when you need to do something that requires a lot more work. And cave does require a lot more work in overall. By the look of it, it's just from the outside. I like the way how we just cut out a piece of a mountain. This is just a way to spend less time on the surrounding. I like the little foilers that's hanging around here. I would only say that the light from the cave should be more a warm color to make it a little more natural, like there's a fire inside the cave. Yeah, it's very dark, and then you got like this bright light. Next time just use warm light. But I like this idea though, very simple. Yeah, nice orange light. Unless it's a portal, yeah, unless it is fantasy stuff, but you cannot really look inside the cave, so then I would just say, just use a nice orange light. That works the best, I think, in this case. If you can look in the cave, you actually see the portal, then it would make a lot more sense. And a floating cave, I see that right now. Yeah, this would really fit into the floating islands, which we did the last week. So that's good. Then we have one of prior code. If it's too hot, get out of the kitchen. Alright. A lava cave. The lava looks very nice. I really like that, how it looks. It seems to be very hot in there. Also by the look of it, it's that the stones are heated up. I would only say that if it goes further away, that the stone needs to be chilled out a little bit from the heat. That would be give it just a little of an extra effect. I like the cracks into the rocks. Very nice. Kind of. Yeah, this texture is just very nice. I really like that one. Yeah, I believe I've been learning lava texture at the November. And here I got my lava. It looks kind of okay. I like this one a lot too. I would like to, you know, have a mix of this combined. Very nice. Then we have one of Deadly Core. Took me 30 minutes, but I played with the camera settings after adding in depth of field and more sampling. I would say it's kinda okay. Try to get everything within 30 minutes. So when you start up Blender, to the moment you press on render, yes. Of course, if you spend 28 minutes and you press render and you don't like your render after, of course you can just spend 2 more minutes, you know, to do a little extra. I like this treasure chest with it. There's some glowing goo in there. I like this exit down here. This kind of reminds me of Andrew Price Cave. I like these hanging spikes in the back, or at least I do recognize them. I tried them to, you know, do them myself. Only when you add a lot of blur, that just blur out. Very simple. It's a nice texture in here. It's very squarish at some point. I wonder if this is because you left the cave itself. If you let this like flat and you didn't press on smooth, that's why you see little squares everywhere. Let me see the chat. It took so long I couldn't do the texture on the rocks. Done in time. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, what you can also do when you have made an entry for 30 minutes is, you know, afterwards you can mess around with it to make it look a lot better. And you can actually use that, you know, to put on your profile. The 30 minutes is just a good start to get something going. And then you can just finish it off, make it look professional, stuff like that. It's also nice to see like how it looks at 30 minutes and how it looks when you just spend hours onto it. Either Jack says it's up to someone's nose. Yeah, well, a lot of people have like treasures up the nose. Yeah, it's very nice. I like this little extra down in here. I haven't seen that any other than that. I just added like a vault cube. That is very nice. Then we are gonna go to the hut. So I thought let's do a little joke. I knew what was coming today, so I already made my 30 minutes. Maybe it's a little cheaty, but yeah, I got a lot of time to spend on stuff. So I made a Pizza Hut. Very simple, just low poly, and I learned something new with these windows. Yep. You can get a soda and a pizza for $5. I don't know if that is realistic or not. I could have done a lot more if I would have more time. It is hard to, yeah. Edwin says missed a lot. No, you didn't miss a lot. We just started with the second day with the hut. And then we have a very nice one of Tradalex. I really like this one. It almost looks on point. Almost. It just needs a little, you know, a little touch on the realism. Just a little bit. So it would blend in more with the background. I really love this background, by the way. But of course, 30 minutes is not much. maybe you can take this idea for your own project, which is not time, doesn't cost a max amount of time. I say that the right way. Well, you know what I mean. And then you can just make this into a personal project. Try to make it just look realistic as the background. I really love this idea though. It's really nice. Yeah, you can do that if you like to. Just try to make the grass look the same. Make the housing look the same. It's very nice though. And then we have one of prior code, low poly fantasy HUD. I didn't have enough time to add more tile detail, but I'll work on that and at getting faster. It's also a very nice one. I really like this this roof. It has a lot of, you know, random things in here. Goes nice slope angle, then very slope, and then a nice slope and very slope. I like also these pieces that needs to cover up the corner for a little bit. Very nice detail on the top, like a little hat. I would only say this hut is floating. Needs to be onto the ground. Yeah. Big window, small window. I would like to see the camera a little bit more panned out and a little bit more downwards. So you get, yeah, a little bit of the idea of the front door. I really like this concept here. The roof is stunning. That's very nice. Could easily go for a, yeah, like a theme park type of roof, like fantasy thing. Very nice. Maybe this stone needs to be different. Maybe something woodish, so it fits in with the roof a little more. But I like this concept though. Then we have another Edwin array, a simple hut. I can't make it better, too many distractions. I like what you've done here on the roof. It's always nice to add a little bit of decorations onto it. Decorations and detail is also going to be a thing at some point at the weekly. I already got that in mind. What you maybe can do next time is make sure the roof starts off from the wall, just like what you did down here, to make a little edge. So it just adds a little bit more detail, something that, you know, you also see at this Pizza Hut, like the roof just starts from the wall down here. Just give that a little extra detail onto it. Yeah, but you ran out of time to distractions. I'm not going to be too difficult on this. Maybe you could have done for a little bit of a concrete type of wall here. Make it a little bit more easier, like a noise texture. Just make it look white, and then the darker spots will be like bubble holes into the concrete. But this, I really like the detail on there. And then we have one of. This is still a hut. Okay. Sorry, I'm a bit late with my hut. That is okay. It's still nice in the line. Why is this two different things? I don't know. This could go very well with a floating island for a bit. I like the detail onto this hut. There's a lot of detail going on. Nice planks, I would just say. Hold up. Okay. Just do it already. A lot of loading, and this picture is not going to be bigger. I like the spikes down here. It's a very nice detail. I would only say that the sides of the gap here, make it brown, and the floor of it, a very dark brown. So you could still see the spikes. It makes it look a little bit more realistic if it's about the ground. But anything else, I'm not going to be too harsh on this. I like these stones down here. Maybe spread them out a little more. But then again, 30 minutes is just 30 minutes. The HUD itself looks very nice. I really like all these planks randomized onto it, planks on the roof. Really like that. There's a nice light coming out too. Yeah. Very nice. And then we are gonna go to the TP. I wanted to make a joke, make Michael Jackson's face and then TP. But then again, I didn't do it. This is one from Tratalex. What is the medicine man doing in his TP at his late hour? Oh boy. I bet he's watching on his phone. Imgur or something, looking at memes. I really like this, I would just say clot. I don't know a different word for this. It is like blowing in the wind for some reason. He's doing some magical thing. The wind is coming up. I like this ground texture. I would only say, which I say a lot, is that the texture is a little bit too big. Just a little. Make it like a little smaller texture, or just make a little bit different texture around here. Slipping on stones is very bad, but I just really love this cloth on here. It's very nice though. Yeah. Thank you, Iris Jack. Yeah, this cloth is just amazing. I wonder how it looks this on if it's like bright daylight. It's very nice. So points for that. This color down here, yeah, it is something magical. Medicine Man's crazy, so that's okay. You're by the way improving a lot on Blender. You just joined it like not even a month ago. You're already there, so that's very good. Just keep on going with that, and you're gonna be a good artist. Yeah. Then we want Edwin Sunny Ray entry for Tappy. Porter Voltq was given time 30 minutes to complete and perfect. Unfortunately, he failed because time shows 30 minutes and 1 second. Oh boy. I don't know if we should add you to the winning list though for that 1 second. He just can't get the rope right, which took more of his time. Alright. Not too bad, I would say. At least, the tent is like air closed up, like there's like a floor piece into it, which is very nice. Yeah, very a modern type of thing, but then again, I've never been in a real TP. I like how these sticks are combined together. Sure, needs a little work, but then again, 30 minutes is not much. I like also how there is like some randomizing detail into the tent, like make it looks a little bit more realistic. It's very nice. It is low poly. And what is this squid fish doing here? I understand how this is a guy just fell over being tired or something, because of the ropes. With a little bit more work, this can be a very nice scene. Next time, cut off the sides here. Make it like a perfect render. There is enough light. The reason why, because there's light coming from the inside. So the outside light is very good. I like this. Then we have one from Raf van Ravels. Just in time, but so bad. No Indian would ever like to live in this. Not too bad, not too bad. I like the cloth down here. At least it's a very good start. I also like how you got some symbols, I would like to call them, on here, which is very nice. You got some colors on here. Yeah, the sticks are very long. Maybe the sticks should be like at least a half shorter on the outside and a little bit more thicker though. Anything else, I'm not gonna judge too hard on this. It's all about the TP itself. It's a good start. Hey 3D Bubble, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fine. Hope the weather is nice. Well, we just at the day number 3, so we got 4 days more to go. Then we have one of 3D Bubble. There you go. A little bit late, you also say here as well in the chat. Anyhow, so let's take a look at this. Alright, this looks like a TP10 made by, I would say, West End people. Like some kids asked the mother for a tablecloth. They just took some sticks and they just put the cloth around it, which is not a bad thing. It's just very nice. I really like this checker style of cloth here. The sticks look very nice thickness onto it. Got some texture paint, looks like, onto it. The ground is okay, but it fits well in with the overall scene. I really like this one. Very nice. Checker texture, yeah. Very nice, I like this one. Then we're gonna go to the shack. I was actually wondering if anyone would make the sea shack. It's actually a lot though. A lonely shack in the desert. Alright, I like the texturing on here. It's very nice that you've used a dirty, I don't know if I'm saying this the right way, it's a golf plate because there are waves in there. At least we call it in Dutch golf plate, something like that. I like the wooden textures. They look very randomized, I would say. So each plank, it looks like it has something different on it, which is a very good thing. Eye for detail. A nice little floor underneath, and I'll guess if you go around it, there will be a door. The rendering overall looks like it is in very dark nighttime, and someone just pulled up with this pickup truck and just put on this very bright light in order to light up the scene though. You could actually, if you really want to have a natural nighttime, is just grab a sunlight, make the sunlight very slight white, bluish, and make it shine from the top. So it's like a really bit of a nighttime. That is what I like to do. Just a little bit white, a little bit blue, and not too much. But yeah, maybe a truck could do this. Then we have one of Erwin Sunray, entry for the shack in the making. I like making this, wanted to do more, but my hand began to shake as the time shows 26 minutes. Sweat up your forehead. End up rendering a consider it, finish it in 29 minutes and 16 seconds. I actually really like this idea. I like this idea. I can really imagine a animation where this wooden skeleton structure, as I like to call it, just drops down from the sky, and then the walls come from each side, from the corner, just bashing onto it, and then some nails will just slam into it, and then the roof will just fall onto it. And this is like kinda in the middle of the progress. Yeah, it looks good. I really like the texture onto the beam is very nice. I also like the plating on here, looks very nice. It doesn't look clean, which is very good. You just, make it look very good. The wood on this side though, it is getting there. The reason why I'm saying so is because the you can clearly see the yeah, it's like one texture just put onto it. There are ways actually to randomize this. I'm not gonna explain that right now. I should do that actually in a video. But this wooden beam here, and the plating looks very nice though. I like the idea of the window. There are no holes in there. Then again, 30 minutes. The background fits in very well with this. There is enough light, I would say. It's a very nice idea. Then we have one from Raf van Ravels, was first entered as a hut, but in fact it is a shack on a rubbish dump. Okay, I like this idea of living on a garbage pile. Well, actually not, because there are actually people that need to live like this. But yeah, if it's about this picture down here, I like the idea. It's only a little bit too clean, I would say. It's a very clean curtain down here. It's very clean plating. It needs a little bit of dirt on it, a little bit rust. Yeah. Like, I wonder if you mind up this idea before you start doing this. If so, for next time, then it would be okay. Before you start up Blender, it is okay to just, go to a site and look for rusty plating texture. That is okay. But then again, I like this idea though. And maybe make this window down here like square is. But some personal things. You don't have to. But I really like this idea. Alright. Frank got to go again. See you later, Frank. Thank you for saying hello. No time to texture, yeah. I mean, it's a good start. I mean, you can always pick this idea and work it out in a personal 3D project of a hut or a shack onto a dump. Like, it's a little bit of story of poor people, how they need to live in the real life. It is a reality for some people on this planet. I think this is cottage, right? Yeah, I think cottage. No, it's still shack. Okay. Got some air stuck in my throat. My apologies for stuff. We have one of Doom's EG. Might be a tad too dark. Well, it is okay. It is okay. It is definitely okay to do some darkness like this. I would only say it needs a little bit more light if it's about these light sources down here. What I personally would do with this kind of low poly style is put the roughness of the reflection all the way up to 1. So no reflection at all. Because now it looks like the grass is like super wet or something like that. And if you put the roughness scale all the way up to 1, the light will spread more. Because now the light will really bounce away by the reflection though. But I like this overall. And yeah. Yeah. Maybe, have you done this in Eevee or in Cycles? It's sometimes becoming more and more of a question for me. I like the trees though. They have really a good size of low polyness in here. The shack looks nice. I like the tiles on the roof giving detail. The planks are almost on point. You can kind of see a repeating thing in here. Yeah, yeah, it's nice and overall. Looks like Cycles. Yeah, maybe crank up the samples next time. Denoiser is nice, but especially with dark renders, you need to increase the samples. And rendering is not included into the 30-minute time though. So, yeah. Yeah, the house is very nice. The trees fits in. Very good. Yeah, I need to show it again though. I believe. So I believe with my artwork down here, I put it a reflection of everything up to 1. So no reflection at all. And then it's getting very bright on everything. That's very nice on low poly, by the way. Then we have one of 3D Bubble Shack MP4. Go from the beginning. Okay. I like the start of this. Now the only thing that I would say is, you have planks here. Those are typically the same. So what I would say is, you need to turn one of these planks around. then it already straight away looks like a lot more randomness in there. Like here the same, turn this one around. And here the same, just turn one around. But in overall, there's a lot of detail going on into this plank. I really see people have learned a lot from, I think, from Grant's C-Shack tutorial. It really improves the model in overall, but just having little cracks and bits everywhere. I might three different planks. You got this plank, and you got this plank, and probably another plank. Yeah, I like this idea. You know, rotating around really show the shack. It looks a good start, I would say. Very nice. Yeah, for the people that doesn't know, I'm just keeping this page up from now on. This is my result of the C-Shack tutorial. I also made a nighttime with this, looking like this. And then we're gonna go to Caravan. The first one is of Trada likes a romantic evening in a caravan. No more time to get rid of the steps. Steps? Steps? What steps? Get rid of the steps? Well, I wonder what you mean with get rid of the steps. I like this rendering overall, even with the foreground or just the ground and the background in overall. This really could look like a scene that is inside a dealership where they sell caravans. They have like this on the wall just to, you know, give a little bit of a vacation idea. So I would just say this is legit. I like the shape in overall of this caravan. This is something that you don't see much. You know, some people would say this is unpractical for the bottom part, but I can see like a bed down here, and you got some space underneath. It's a very cozy little caravan. Maybe the door is onto the back side. Could be a thing. Yeah. I like the tiny little wheel here. The wheels are just hidden away. Yeah, sure. Nice, very something different, I would say. It's nice to see something different. I like it with the background and, yeah, the ground itself. Very good. Then we have one of Outmind. Took me 45 minutes. So for the person who was asking, how do you know if people are fair or whatever, Outmind is just being honest, and honesty is getting the most respect. Ran in various problems, but I'm putting it up anyways, which is okay. Hard work deserves to be seen. Yeah, he says it's cute. To be honest, I never looked at a wagon and I thought that wagon looks cute. But I'm just being silly down here. It's a very nice wagon, I have to say. I really like this. I also like how you've been putting it into a circle. This was the way how cowboys or citizens put their shacks, and they, you know, get a little bit of protection in case they get attacked by Indians or by terrorist groups on horses. Yeah, I like the wagon though. It's a really nice model. I like the waves into the clods down here. Yeah, it's a good start for a western scene, I would say. There's a wagon chasing each other's tails. Sure. This could easily be like a kind of a fanfare idea of having wagons in a shape. A little kid sitting at the front. Very nice. I like it. And then we're gonna go to 3D Bubble. 3D Bubble made a motorhome, which is also a caravan. I mean, I just count it as caravan. I like the shape of this. But yeah, it's something different. But I can imagine this is like a very large vehicle or a very high vehicle. So underneath here there is some space to do some stuff. You can use your own fantasy here. I like how you made a little table down here with a seat. Just take a little look inside. The blinds are closed, so it's about to get nighttime. Very simple. I like the Tunis style. Onto this. Sure. I would only say maybe this door or this window should be a little bit different, because now it looks like there is like almost no space between the door and the window here. Yeah, so the window a little bit down here, or the door a little bit this way. That's the only thing I'm going to say about this. But I like this idea though. And then we have one of Enju Akilan 458. I went a little above the time because I was having some issues with the bool tool. Honesty, very good. I really like this design though. I really like the shape in overall. Mix it up with like 6 wheels. I like the style of these wheels. It is something different though. I like the light here. Very futuristic kind of a motorhome, I would say. This is like an antenna, or maybe to hang your clothing after you wash them. I like the background with it, and overall a very nice scene. There's something different, very futuristic. I like it though. Then we have one of Erwin Sunny Ray. Wanted to make Mr. Bean Caravan, but end up lots of improvise and turn my own style because of that. My hands are shaking again, can't do much detail. Time shot 28 minutes, finish along rendering with 29 minutes and 25 seconds. Well, this is a Mr. Bean style, but this could easily go for the dude with the blue 3-wheeler or tricycle wagon, having this caravan behind it. Hey Outmind, welcome to the live stream. Hope you're doing fine. You're doing nice. I got here this example, like this blue thing down here. This could easily be, a caravan for this guy down here. So it's still Mr. Bean's style. If you wanted to make this for the Mini Cooper, you should just give this caravan like a olive green type of color. Yeah. I'm doing great. Now I know that you're live. That's very kind to hear on a Monday. Thank you very much. Not the accident one. Alright. So yeah, the caravan itself, I really like it. It has a very interesting shape though. I like the solar panels on top. The only thing that I would say that should have been done a little bit different is, I see you got this, I don't know exactly how to call it, but this built out. This should be the other way around. The reason why is because the aerodynamica is, you got a lot of wind that pushes against this, and this will give a lot of drag. So if you had this shape turned around, then, well, you get what I'm trying to say, I guess. That's the only thing that I would have done different though. But the shape, overall, I really like this very small, cozy little caravan. And yeah, the solar panels on top is always very good. Then we have one of Raf van Ravels. What a very Dutch assignment. JB, the Dutch have a nice word for it. The slurhut. Slurhut. I need to say in Dutch. That's a very interesting one with a very high step up. This could easily go for a sub vehicle. go off terraining. It's a very nice shape though, very caravanish. We Dutch love caravans like this. To go on vacation. Then we have like a little extra thing here. You can just put out a sun blind. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, I like the shaping overall. I would only say that the stairs here need a little bit of thickness. It looks very thin though. I like the chromey wheels. I like the black stripe going all the way around. That looks very nice. Also like the sand with it. A little wall here for the sea. Let's say it's a very good start. I like this one. Slur hut, not slut hut. It's not fake taxi, Iris Jack. You type in slur hut, you get a lot of a lot of this. You go to combat zone, you take this thing. You go to the circus, you're gonna take this thing. Probably a lot of people don't know what this is. This is like a clown and another dude. They had like their own TV series in the Netherlands. Probably Belgium too. If you go redneck style, you're gonna take this thing. Very nice. You can look hours to this. Yeah, but it's very, very Dutchy / German-ish / Belgian, I would just say, type of thing. In America, it's a lot of motorhomes. And then we're gonna go to cottage. What is fake taxi? You can Google that yourself, but make sure you're alone and delete your browser history after. Yeah, the lighting is very good too. I like that. Let's go to the cottage. A cottage with some green fields. I'm far too slow in modeling for the 30 minutes. Modeling takes a lot of time. Once again, I like your idea of, mixing up with realistic HDRIs. Very good. You can also, once again, try to make this into your own project. Mix up the green, make some realistic textures on here or download them. I like the idea of it being on a hill. This is like a farmer that lives here, so you got a good sight of his farm fields. Very nice. Yes, Iris Jack, they can figure that out. I like the roof piece down here. It's like going over the wall here. Yeah, very nice. I like this. I don't know what it's called. It has a certain name. But 3D modeling in a house in 30 minutes is a difficult thing to do. But a good start with the background. I like that a lot. But if I have to choose, I like the one with the hut more for some reason. But I think it's just the background of the hut just shows a lot more stuff. But this idea is good too. Alright, and then we're gonna go to Rentless, which... Is this a cottage or... No, it's not a mansion, right? The cottage... This we think would be a cottage. These are mansions. Okay. We have a cottage of Rentless. Very simple design. I like how it's a little bit cartoonish. The ground here just goes off. So everything that falls onto the floor rolls to one corner. It's very small. I like the shape going up like this. As a very simplistic roof. The window is not perfect. It has a certain cartoonish style in here. I would only say to make things yourself a little bit more easier, just drop in a black background. You don't have to put in a floor, walls. If you just leave everything black out, you can completely focus onto your objective. And maybe if you didn't spend time on making the wall and here and the ground, you could have maybe made a doorknob onto here, or maybe a little pipe sticking out or stuff like that. This is also a little bit of a tip that I give to people. Don't spend too much time on the background. Spend all the time on the objective. It's a lot better. Alright. So we're gonna go to Erwin Sunny Ray. Shroom Cottage ran out of time to make more detail and fixing. Rendering at 29 minutes. That's very nice mushroom, very shapy. I like how you've used like stones in order to to make the door look like that. Little window in here. I wonder how it looks inside. Like, it would be very nice to have a look to that. Very simple. Cut off the sides here. But I like it. It's a good start though. I kind of get some idea for a 30-minute. Like, I have an idea. And maybe people will like it too. The idea is kind of going to be like one thing that I have been making earlier before, as in showing, like, this is the idea. Like, you make like an outside of a building, which you show on the left side, and then you can make like 2 smaller pictures which show a little view of the inside, so how it looks like. That would be very nice with this one, like a little picture, how it looks on the inside. It would look very nice with this one, just to see what's going on. Overall, very nice. I like that. Do we have one of 3D bubble? Another one of these idea, which I like at Erwin Sunny Ray, of a thing that is getting made. Alright. I like how there's only like 2 chairs and a table getting inside the building, nothing more. Yeah, it would also be nice, also for a weekly, maybe even a monthly, maybe some other time when Grant has too much work on his hands, to make like something, an animation that stuff is getting assembled together. I think that would also be a very nice idea. It's just very interesting. Like a whole animation and house is getting assembled together. Very good idea. Is this also cottage? I'll guess it is, right? I mentioned it's just very large. So in this case, we're gonna go to, yeah, just 1 chair and a table, nothing more. These people ran out of money. I meant all your interior idea, but it works too. Now it's mentioned. Alright. The first one is from Raffle Raffles. A window cleaner's nightmare. Ugh, cleaning windows. Get stripes everywhere. Alright. Let me just. It's a long. Yeah. Alright, this looks very good. Besides that, the HDRI looks a little bit low resolution though. But then again, it can take up to a lot of MBs for high resolution. But building an overall, what you could have done also to just hide the low resolution is to just add a or a empty, or just select the camera and then select the building where you want to focus on, and then the background get blurred out, so it will just fade away for a bit. Yeah, the building looks very nice. I really like the high windows. That's also a very Dutchy thing. We Dutch people have very high windows, at least in the older buildings, very high. let in a lot of light. I like the detail of the roof just sticking out. I like how there are two of these fireplaces pipes sticking out. I forget what is the name of the pipe itself. You know, which makes sure like it could be a house where one part people live, another part could be for maybe guests or just heat up the other part of the house. The stones are very nice. I like the kind of concrete slash stone-ish idea down here. The only thing that I would do different personally is just give this a little different color than this down here. Now it looks like concrete type of thing. I would just give it like a very dark brownish color to make it look like wood. Yeah, I just like this idea. Very nice house. A lot of windows. I like how it also has like a mix of a little bit of modern style slash old school style in there. Very nice. The Netherlands belongs to Germany. Well, back in the days, it was certainly a part of Germania, I believe it was called. Dutch language and German language kinda be together. I don't mind to be a part of Germany, at least not of the World War II part. Yeah, sure, I don't mind. As long as I can live in peace, okay, with everyone else. That's fine by me. Alright, yes, you all. Then we have one of Erwin's and Ray entry for mention. Would like to try something. My version is not quite complete due to time. It's good practice to get to the speed. I have to say, I really like this. Especially due to the fact that you also made like a statue slash fountain in here. Just give it a little bit of an extra. Nice large windows. I like the kind of V shape into this building. The roof has some randomness in here and there. It's kind of a good start of something really nice though. There's enough light coming in. It is very good into the screen. It goes well for a low poly, I would say. That is what I'm saying though. The House of the Devolved Cube. Alright. In real life, I wouldn't want this to be gold because people think it's real gold and they would just steal it. Iris Jack says way back. And also Outmine looks cool but needs a brighter background. I think you guys are referring to this. I think. Guy has a window fixing business. He sends out his son every night to throw stones and smash the window. Yeah, I've been reading a story about the town where I was born. Like some dude throwing windows, and then next day there was like a little card, or maybe that week they put in a card in the mailbox like, hey, if you need new windows, call us. Yeah, very sneaky though. And yeah. Alright, the last one is of 3D Bubble. Too less time. What the hell is that? That's Bob Gabbett or Grant Ross. Sure, a different perspective of a mansion from the inside. I only hope that the front door is not behind the camera, because then it would be a very small mansion, or yeah, it's just unfinished. Like there needs to be like a cornery, a doorway down here. Nice picture. I think an afro would look good on Grant though, and a little beard. I like the style of wood down here. Very decorative, very nice. Got some nice shapes in here. Very good. It's very simple. I also like, by the way, the ceiling down here. Very nice decorations. You see that a lot at very expensive land houses, or in this case a mansion. Very very good detail here. And yeah, Grant Ross or Bob Gabbett. It's a very nice touch. Yeah, very nice that way. Yep. Alright, that is that. Now we're going to look for winners and see what you guys like the most or like the least. Yes, let me just put some other stuff away, and then let's put the text file in front of my face. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is caves. Let me just put something in the chat so I know where to start. For the caves we have me, we have 3D Bubble, we have Tradalex, we have Prior Code, we have Deadly Core. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me know in the chat which one you are voting for the cave. Alright, one for me. Wow. One for 3D Bubble with the fire inside the cave. Another 3D Bubble, fire in the cave. Another 3D for the fire in the cave. I see how things are with you guys. I see. But no. I want you to choose which one you like. I don't want you to choose for me, you know, to be a nice guy. I want competitions though. Alright, 2 for me, 2 for 3D, 3 for 3D Bubble so far. We have 11 viewers, so if more people would like to vote on someone, then let me know in the comments, in the chat I mean, which one you like the most from the cave. If not, then 3D Bubble will be the winner. If you don't know, sure. I'm gonna give it 10 more seconds. Okay, so then you vote for Deadly Core, that is fine. Alright, so in this case it will be 3D Bubble with the fire inside the cave. So 3D Bubble, congratulations, winning the cave subject. Another one for Deadly Core, that makes it up to 2 though. Meanwhile, I'll just continue. We need to put this in the 30 minutes. 3D Bubble. Let's just pick 3. Excuse me, let's just pick 3D Bubble. Alright. Let me put a thingy in the chat. Now we are gonna go for the HUD. Will this be JB Blender? Will it be Tradalex? Will it be Prior Code? Will it be Erwin Sunny Ray? Doomster EG? Yep. Those ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Alright, we have 1 for Prior Code. Tradalex. 2 for him. 2 for Prior Code. Kaisen is voting for JB. Raffles JB. That's 2, 2, 2, 2. Tradalex get another one. Tradalex is on 3. Tradalex. It is very nice. I would personally vote on this one too. It's almost like there's like a little commercial sign here, but it's probably the way the shadow and the sun is shining on the side tiles. Alright. Another vote for me. It was 3 against 3 for me and Tradalex. Anyone else? Because this not... Yeah, that's true. That is true, but the start of the idea is there. These mountains are amazing, man. So 3 for me and 3 for Tradalex. This only means one thing, and I cannot vote on myself. So that means Tradalex wins this one. So Tradalex, congratulations on winning Home's Hut. There we go. Alright, I'm going to put a thingy in the chat, and then we're gonna go to the TP. And for the TP, we got Tradalex, we have Erwin Sunny Ray, we got Raffle and Raffles, we got 3D Bubbles. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Who do you like the most? Erwin says Tradalex with this one. Uh, 3D Bubbles, which is this one. Another one for 3D Bubbles. Or with other words, Omkar25. Holy moly. Okay, let me see. 3D Bubble, 3D Bubble. 3 for 3D Bubble. 2 for Raf. 2 for Erwin. 1 for Tradalex. Alright, so in this case, okay, 3D Bubble. Congratulations on winning the TP. Oh man, I should made one with Michael Jackson's face on it. Right, very good. 3D Bubble number 2. So congratulations with winning the TP, very good. Then we're gonna go to the shack. For the shack we have Tradalex, we have Erwin Sunny Ray, we have Raf and Raffles, we have Doomster EG, we have 3D Bubble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The joke was good, then you overdone it. Yeah. Okay, I'll moonwalk my joke out of there. Alright, we have 1 for Tradalex, we have 4 for Erwin, we got 2 for Tradalex. And 1 for Doomster, we have 1 for Shimona. Baksteen doesn't know what to do. Kom op Baksteen, wel een beetje stemmen hè. Jongen, jongen. Another one for Tradalex. So 3 for Tradalex, 2 for Doomster. Oh, you did. You said, okay. Okay. Don't make it too confusing. Just let me remove that one, so I don't get confused. In this case, Erwin Sunny Ray 1 with the IKEA shack. So congratulations on that one. Erwin Sunny Ray. This means 3D Bubbles is short on 1 point again. Then we go to the caravans. So let me just put a thing in the chat. We have Tradalex with a very shapy shape. We have Outmind with the caravan thing. Huh? Oh well. Did you edit your message? Then we have one of 3D Bubble, we have one of N2A, we have one of Erwin Sunny Ray, we have one of Raf von Raffel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a wagon, that is what it's called. Caravan wagon. So are you gonna go for the original caravan? Are you gonna go for the caravan wagon? Are you gonna go for the caravan automobile? Or the other two original caravans? Raf, and Tradalex. My favorite ones in here are actually those 3 down here. But if I like this idea here of low poly caravan. It's very cozy. I also like this idea of a caravan motorhome looking totally different than usual. But I also really love this model down here. Anyone here a doctor? In this case, it's gonna be Raf von Raffels. Congratulations on winning the caravan. You well deserved this one. Very good. But why you need a doctor, Iris? Dr. Drabin is just away already. Alright, then we're gonna go to the cottage. For the cottage we have Tradalex, we have Rentless, we have Erwin Sunny Ray, we have 3D Bubbles. 4 entries for this one. Let me put a thing in the chat. There we go. Let me know which one you like. Mini mansion house. I would almost call it like a East Indonesian type of hut type of thing. Maybe Vietnam or Hawaii even. We're gonna go for the Smurf cottage. We're gonna go for the IKEA assembling. Very good. Alright. My wrist is very itchy. Just the left one, no rash or anything, just itchy. Are you left-handed on your mouse? In this case, Erwin 3D, 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 and Erwin 3D. Okay, let me see. I think there's 3 Erwins. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3D. I think in this case it is clear. 3D Bubble is the winner of the cottage. Congratulations on that one. I guess I need to copy link. I don't have to edit like a picture in my folder. Didn't we had another one? Let me just check. Raf was here. Erwin Sunny Ray here. So this one, nope. And anything else we don't have. Okay. Alright, then we're gonna go to the mention. Will this be Raf von Raffels? Will this be Erwin Sunny Ray? Will this be 3D Bubble with Grant Rush or Bob Abbott. Oh, you put some alu on it. Okay. Okay, Raf and Raf. Raf, Erwin. 3 Raf, 1 Erwin. 3 and 2. 3 and 3. 3 and 4. Meanwhile, I'm just closing some tabs. Anyone else? Alright, so in this case, if no one has anything to say, then it's going to be Erwin Sunny Ray. Congratulations on... Where is copy? I'm being blind here. Why doesn't it say copy all of a sudden? Oh well, let me do it a different way then. There we go. Congratulations on winning the mention. Erwin Sunny Ray number 2. There you go. Alright, so that was that. Now let's talk next topic. Alright, so I gave you guys some thoughts already from the beginning. If you have something in mind, let me know down below in the chat. If not, then I have a suggestion though. What will be the next weekly overall theme? Anyone? No one? At the beginning, just for anything, I already got my suggestion. Oh yeah. I almost forgot about that. Let me just add that to the list actually. Please don't show it in the screen. Okay, there we go. Where is it at? So isolation, breakfast, food, STD, technology, cartoon characters, self-isolation. But how can I add a daily to that? Show me what you do on a day, or I thought I saved this stuff up. Why didn't I save it up? That's really bad. Yeah. Oh well, I need to wait. Let me just. Trophies looking great so far. Yeah, we have a lot of nice trophies. I can't wait for Wednesday. Let me just put this into the screen. reason why I'm putting this up is because I don't want to let you guys spoiled with an idea. I just need to. I thought I had the list copied already. Apparently, I don't know where I left it. Oh yeah, okay. It's gonna be a fun one. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But here's 7 just in case. Oh yeah. I understand how it is. That thing needs to be okay. Rather than that. Okay, I see it. So I got a fun one down here. Let me just put it back to Gabit 3D, and let me put the screen back on Stream Grant. Okay, there's a little something with this weekly 30-minute stuff. The overall weekly theme is gonna be Playground. This idea came off Outmind, but there is something up with this. I'm not gonna spoil you what this will be. You will notice it yourself. I think it's a fun one to, you know, have something up with this. Hey, Draybin is back. So Iris, if you need a doctor, you can ask Dr. Draybin. You get it? Yeah, very good. So yeah, if you guys agree for, you know, something nice, alright, there is something up with this. I'm not gonna spoil you what, then we're just gonna do that. I think it's just a fun one. You will notice yourself what is going to happen. So the theme of this week in overall is gonna be a playground. It's not French, by the way. And for today, you are going to make a swing set. Alright. Frank, you missed everything. You will notice yourself when the Hall of Fame will get updated who won. We just talk about the weekly overall team, and it's gonna be Playground. There is something up with this. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Keep it a surprise for you guys. Yes. Let me make the announcement already. Gonna be a fun one, so make sure you join every day with this. And try to focus as much as possible on the objective of making what you should make, and not about the background or foreground, this kind of stuff. It's gonna be very important with this one. Alright? For today, it's gonna be daily challenge number 270. It's gonna be fun. You will notice it all yourself what is going to happen. I believe everything is fine. No, I shouldn't do everything. It would be a very bad idea. Here we go. Not everything off my list. I think this should be fine. Yeah, okay, this is fine. Okay, there we go. So it's clear for everyone? Very good. My family are the only ones in Ireland who built playgrounds. Alright, bye bye Erwin Sunray. Nice to have you here. Good luck for this week. See you Wednesday again. Yeah, there is something nice with this challenge for this week. So I'm gonna drop this up. You will notice it yourself, and we're gonna see Monday. Yeah, all about it. So thank you all for being here. Good luck. Wednesday is the weekly with the trophies. It's gonna be very important. If you haven't joined the weekly with the trophies, If you want your trophy to be used, then make sure you join up with the weekly. Check out the announcement, read very well because it's a very special weekly. There is a link of a video explaining all about it. And it's time to awkwardly leave. Alright. Oh no, I just shit my pants. See you next time. Oh boy. Yeah, thank you for being here. Yeah, just make sure you join if you like to. It's gonna be fun. One thing promised. Well, if you just keep doing it, keep improving yourself, you can get very far. Tradalex has already proven that. He's improved a lot. Alright, bye bye guys. And off we go. Yep.